Wij hadden op dezelfde planeet nog een missie te doen. Namelijk shut down the Geth server. En dan ook nog destroy the Reaper base. Zo hebben we verschillende taken hier nog op deze planeet. Ik stel voor dat we eerst de Geth server gaan vernietigen. Laten we Liara een keertje weer meenemen. De Geth server. 1.6 6 punten, ja. Dan kunnen we weer iets vergroten. Hoppa, extra skill points, Liara, lekker.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
You want me to virtually interact with
Ah.
Geth?
That's insane. You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI-human hybrid on the galaxy.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
If it saves the live ships, we've got to try it.
Telemetry data predicts this operation has a high chance of success. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not going to... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
Hij laat zich gewoon vallen. Wat een man. Wat een man. Wat een man. Heeft Tali geen wapens? Gesneuvelde Geth. Een bewaker. Nee, dat is Legion.
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Ik ben benieuwd wat hier gaat gebeuren.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port.
Ik wil zeggen van Shepard, maar hij is niet bang.
Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, excess movement during an upload is discouraged. Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
We zitten in de Geth server.
We have installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist. Establishing connection to access point.
Wat een rare map, joh.
Warning, connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
I wondered what the gun was for.
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Okay, I've got to ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Man, thanks. Thanks.
Worden allemaal doorgangen hier gecreëerd? Die ik allemaal kan vernietigen. Zie je dat? Zodat er nieuwe doorgangen ontstaan.
Connection established. Proceed to the access point. Establishing connection to communication node. Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Er zit daar wel iets.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access.
Reaper presence detected. Oh, dit loopt rond. Dat moeten we niet hebben. We moeten hier naar beneden, denk ik.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
Wat gaat er mis? Hier beneden.
We cannot proceed until we gain access to this data cluster.
Oh, ik moet al die Reaper interference, ja, die moeten uit, inderdaad. Dat is
Data
het, dat is
clusters contain historical data.
Dan kunnen we verder.
Your connection
Ja.
permits streaming of information from our archives. You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Dat is het. De infestation moet eraf.
You really want to rename the BI network?
The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony.
Quarian scientist.
190 years ago. Creator's a hunk. Creator,
Yes.
this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of
Insist
serving.
that you fuss over it.
We will reprogram.
Kijken wat de looproutes zijn.
That footage from the past. Why are the Quarians back?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Accessing data. You may proceed to the last data cluster.
They're pinned.
Open fire.
Quarian Marines.
One's going for a weapon.
So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Zo gaan we door naar de volgende data access.
Are you there?
Yes, technically. What's your status, Admiral Ron?
The Geth squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss. Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
Nou, whatever Shepard's doing, it's working.
Legion,
Dat is
give me
denk
an
ik de
update.
conclusie.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have reached stabilized. You must continue.
Hier is weer zo'n cluster. Daarboven is ook een cluster.
We require access to this data cluster. This traffic manufacturing target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Onderluins.
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
We komen er wel. Het duurt even. Maar...
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed. We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
Dat moeten we dan daar doen, denk ik. Accessing data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them.
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane. We need the Geth. You can't just destroy them for asking.
Time's up! Throw her into the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
Nee,
We have
inderdaad.
kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
Dan moet ik nu deze dataklussen in. Maar hier is geen looproute. Hier is geen looproute. Lijkt het. Oh, hier komt een looproute. Ah. Kijk. Zo komen we er zo toch.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
Blijven bouwen. Blijven bouwen.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster. There is a vulnerable point
aan de
on the
andere
infection
kant is er nog
leading
één.
to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
Aan de andere kant is er nog één die we moeten vernietigen. Deze, die. Die moet er nog uit. En dan moet deze eruit. En dan kan die eruit.
Shattered Commander, target the vulnerable point for the infection to slow the
Die.
propagation stage.
Ja, new data found.
Period during which the creators declared martial law.
Units, and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Sagara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds creator safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities. Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The outpost is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Do not engage the Geth.
Pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
Klinkt wel een beetje als Tali.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the creator exodus at the end of the Morning War. We had secured freedom. The creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait. The Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go.
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion? That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Ja.
Yes,
You've been thinking about when we met?
it was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept.
Het concept van hoop.
We are ready to transport you.
Something's happening to the Geth. inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Het is ons gelukt.
Route access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
You must proceed to the port. Disconnect from mother. Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, are you hurt?
Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure? What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
We hebben een Geth-leger gerecruiteerd.
We judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers.
We hebben gewoon een heel leger van Geth.
Now us.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe, and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Lekker man. We hebben gewoon een Geth-legertje erbij aan onze kant. Van die grote ook.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
Mensen willen alleen wel onderzoek doen op levende wezens. Rare beest.
We need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're
Altijd
not
support,
letting
Tali.
people in life pods die just so
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Altijd Tali. En nog wat te melden aan?
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
Niks nieuws.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
En Tali en Legion hebben misschien ook nog wel iets te zeggen hierover.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Tali.
Sure.
En Legion, heb jij nog wat nieuws te melden na deze actie?
Shepard, Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
Lijkt me goed. Dit hebben we ook allemaal al
We'll
gehad.
talk later.
We will remain here.
Kijk, en dan kunnen we weer terug naar de command center om deze video af te ronden. En dan die Reaper base aan te gaan vallen. En dan hebben we de hele Quarian homeworld bevrijd als het gelukt is.
Commander, you might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the observation deck.
Commander Williams on the observation deck. Ashley? Niet hier, blijkbaar. Andere kant, observation deck. Hé. Live support. Ashley. Crew quarters. Nee. Ashley. Waar ben je? Hey, James en...
Hey, Commander.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you?
This platform can be of some assistance, Garrus Vicarian.
Nee, hier is Garrus.
Shepard, you just knew the Geth would figure into this war somehow.
Because Reapers weren't enough.
Still, it's good to have Tali here. This is as much her fight as ours.
Any word from Paladin?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
You hear anything from your family?
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Paladin or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both?
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me, everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done?
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If we reduce this war to arithmetic, we're no better than Reapers.
A nice sentiment. Let's hope we can live by it.
Maar, ik zoek Ashley. Ik zoek Ashley.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible, Glyph?
Intel terminal. Oh, kijk eens jongens. Intel from the Battle of Arcturus. Bonus.
They're technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax is part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
Store discount bonus.
Forgive that for helping with the Crucible.
Dat boeit mij niet.
Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away. Who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk.
Ja, alsnog heb ik hier niet Ashley Williams. Bij de observation deck werd er gezegd. Ashley, starboard observation. Daar was ik net. Ja, ik kan mij een hoop wijs maken, maar zij is niet hier. Maar ze ligt hier.
Ash?
Ashley.
Oh.
What have we here?
Ugh, sir. I'm off duty. Your voice, sir.
Hij heeft gedronken, denk ik.
So loud. Please, thank you.
Why are you curled up on the floor?
Am I? Oh, my head.
so heavy. Can't move.
Enjoy your evening?
I'll be back to work in 30. Maybe 40. I swear. Just give me 45 minutes. Shh. Shh.
How did you end up in this sorry state?
Just wanted to let off some steam. Vega said he had just the thing to take my mind off stuff.
And did that thing come in a bottle?
Yes.
This empty bottle?
It's empty. Oh boy.
You know, I think it might be time to test the fire alarm.
I'll pay you 1 million credits not to do that, sir.
2 million, and we have a deal.
You're a damn space pirate.
I could order Joker to sing to you over the comm.
I hate you.
I hate you...
Sir.
As you were, Williams.
As you were. Die ligt hier voor pampers. Nog meer nodig? Nee. Jongen. Wat een vrouw. Wat een vrouw. Terug naar de command center.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Unread messages. Eentje. Oh, status update. Nog meer, trader?
Galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
Nee.
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Zus.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we may have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Oké. Daarmee gaan we afronden. We hebben de Comm Towers ook gestopt. Dan gaan we in de volgende video naar de Reaper Base. Dus gaan we tot dan. Joejoe.